Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification cast this side of East Yorkshire. And today we have got a 2 versus 2 on Forgotten Isles. Playing on the left hand side as the Imperial Guard, we've got the Emperor Protects, and we've got Magus playing as the Deathcore Krieg. And on the right hand side, playing as the Thousand Sons, we've got Full of Fools, and we have got Neo Crusader playing as the Tau Empire. It's quite exciting. We don't normally see the Deathcore Krieg in a game, so we'll have to see how these guys play. I imagine they've got quite a lot of synergy with the Imperial Guard, considering they're basically the same faction, but a little bit different. You know what I mean? They've got defensive structures, but they've also got mad lads in gas masks. And it does remind me that for a while I've been trying to learn Russian and failing miserably purely because the alphabet is incomprehensible. Makes no sense to me, so I've recently switched over into learning German. So let me regale you with some German that I've learned in the past week or so. Oh god, remember it off the top of my head. Mein Hund ist schön und groß. Yeah, how'd you like that? Or, die Pizza ist lecker. Yeah? I mean, my goodness, already a week's gone by and I'm practically fluent in German. The Laughing Max will be proud. That's the plan. I'm going to surprise him. I'm going to go to Berlin or wherever Germans tend to live these days. Find him on the street and say, hey, you! Gluten Tag. And I'll be like, whoa, my goodness. Mr. Landshark, when did you speak so good German? And I'll be like, ja, mein Freund. And it'll be amazing. Anyway, we've got a really interesting... Sorry about massive diatribe. We've got a really interesting opening from Emperor Protects. He's gone for tactical control rather than anything else. And what does this mean? Just like an early tier 2? Is that the plan? He's just going to beef up his guardsmen with grenade launchers. I imagine, to be fair, Thousand Sons and also the Tau Empire, they're probably going to go for... Yeah, they've got the Tau Commander, or Commander Kais, in fact, coming out. And I assume they're going to be going for lots of Fire Warriors and stuff. So a strong front line of grenade launchers will probably benefit the guardsmen quite a lot. Oh, never mind, just tier 2. That's the plan. Just ignore tier 1 entirely and go into tier 2. Fair enough. Well, Thousand Sons are going to come over and have a sniff around this relic. What are you going to go for as an opening? Obviously a sorcerer, and you are going for the Force Armor. So you have gone for... Oh god, what spell book is this? It's not the summoning one. I think this is the trickery one, if I'm not mistaken. Either the trickery one or the one that does a lot of DPS. Well, it's either of those two, because there's 3 books to choose from, isn't there? Either way, he's going to come over, and the guardsmen are going to do their best to shirk away these Thrall wizards, almost killing one more or less instantly. In fact, actually does get one down, but big blue balls of fury comes down, breaking the morale instantly, and these guys will have to run away. They are going to go for their grenade launchers, though, which will do them some flavors and favors. And the Deathcore Krieg just standing around, enjoying the view, having a look at the negative cover, thinking, ooh, we don't want to get our shoesies wet. That would be a massive inconvenience. Guys, we're going to take on the Sorcerer Lord in close combat. That's probably not what they want to do, but they're going to do it anyway. Charging straight forward. Although, with grenade launchers on them, they probably don't want to do that. That's a waste of money. I want to hide inside the listing post, maybe. No, they're going to go straight back in. Go on, get him. Show him the business. No, never mind. Just been kitten-fisted on the go. There we go. Hide inside. Do a little bit of little shooter shoots out to scare them away. Take that Sorcerer Lord, you ain't gonna win. And there we are, Fire Warrior teams on the way. So they'll be moving around, causing some issues. Tau Commander could probably go a little bit far forward. I got this game from the Dawn of War Replay website as I wanted a brief break from 1v1s featuring Death Guard and Chaos Space, which I've got loads of them saved up, so I will be probably doing them again after this one, but just wanted to see something a little bit different, a little bit out there. Like I said, I haven't seen Deathcore Krieg for quite some time. So I thought it'd be a bit of a treat for you and for me. Thrall Wizards being blasted. Sorcerer Lord unsure which direction he's going to go in. They also do have hero mode on, so everyone has the chance of, the longer they survive, the more they level up and the better their stats become. So squad wipes are going to be even more of a thing in this kind of game. These guardsmen, now they're in tier 2, they're going for heavy stubbers. Do a lot of damage in the range department. If they can survive from being shot to death by the Fire Warriors. Fire Warriors, they've got no fancy weapons to choose from as they already have an amazing weapon on the go. That's not a lot of guardsmen. These guys could push in, but they're going to do decapping instead. Very unfortunate. They could put a lot of pressure in there. They've got General Vance Stubbs. Oh, do you have a different model? Question mark. Looking around. No, you don't. You just got names and stuff. Imagine these guys have got some blooming... One of the options you can have on for these factions when you're setting up the game. It's fair enough, just giving named characters things, that's fine. Were these the names of the people from the Soulstorm campaign? I can't quite remember. It's been so long since I played the campaign. That's the thing. The Sorcerer Lord will see the soldiers of the Death Korps of Krieg, who attempted to capture that critical location. But no major ground being won or lost, although the central relic has been captured by the Thousand Suns, which Imperial Guard forces will need to sort them out ASAP. To hold the center on a map like this is insanely useful. After all, I mean, if you capture the top or the bottom, I mean, they're useful as well, because obviously they're relics, and relics are always good to have. But I mean, to traverse all the way around here to get to the other side of the map, takes a long time. But if you've got the center, you've also got the maneuverability as well. Regular old Rubik Marines, in fact, double of them coming out. Bring forward their Aspiring Sorcerer as well, for all the movement stuff. Oh, we've got a Lady Inquisitor. She's a lady. That's nice. She'll be in with the boys. Good melee combatant. Imperial Guard finally capturing this strategic point over here. That's cool. That's good. Commander Squad. Now, is this wise? I don't know. He's gone for the Commissar. For additional, what, health regen, I think? Something like that. And they're just going to chase after these guys. And both of them are going to run away at the same time. There we go. 2 men versus all these towers. Like, oh, shit, melee combat. We don't want this. We don't want any of this. We're going to run all the way before turning around and firing again at these guys. And they've got the critical locations, so they will be able to see them for quite some time to come. Death Korps Krieg squaring up against the Thousand Suns here. They will spot these warp mines before the Rubik Marines decide to start opening their mouths again. The never-ending, chuntering battle cry of the Thousand Suns. Plenty of grenade launchers on these soldiers. You'd stand them still though if you want to fire with them. Mr. or Mrs. Magus. There we go. Fire away at them. And these guys can't really stand up for very long. So the grenade launcher is actually doing them a major favour against the Rubik Marines. They've got no chance standing up. Oh, and a cheeky heavy weapons team. Placed right on top of the ridge. There we go. Nice. Very nice stuff. That's pretty good. So those Rubik Marines have been taken care of. Fire Warriors, press in, young people. You could do it. At least lay siege. Well, I mean, they're laying siege as in they're preventing the Imperial Guard from coming out, but a little bit more pressure could be done to sort these guardsmen out. Seeing a heavy weapons platoon, very mobile compared to the heavy weapons team over here. Thousand Suns also spreading out across over on this side, but they are thinking, oh dear, if the Death Korps are going to press down on this side, probably want to come back home. Very stationary at the moment. Conscripts over here just going to test the waters. That's one way to do some scouting. Yeah, no, that's... I mean, they got some information. They know where the tower are now. So that's something. Tower going to move over on the northern side. Probably going to cause some issues for the Death Korps Krieg. Now, grenade launchers versus plasma rifles with double chassis in the ranks. Not feeling all that confident at the moment for the Death Korps. Oh, you've swapped your heavy weapons, heavy bolter turret for a las cannon. I mean, nice if they had some vehicles, but I mean, just doing practically no damage against Commander Kais here. So the heavy weapons team is going to go down pretty quickly, unless of course the Death Korps could do something about it. We're going up against a Sorcerer Lord and a staunch line of now triple Fire Warriors. Who, what are you guys doing? Are you just... Oh, they're doing the Macarena. They were stuck on each other. Thankfully, the Basilisk from... Yeah, there you are, Basilisk. Just cause these guys to break free of each other. I think... No, they're determined to do the Macarena. They are not giving up. Oh, my goodness. It's like an English hotel in Spain doing the same 4 songs every single night. I always feel sorry for people who work at bars in holiday destinations where English people go. What is it? It's the Macarena. It's a Superman song. It's that song by Blooming... Oh, I can't remember what they're called. Anyway, Sorcerer Lord is just bashing people all around over here. Got a Phenom Infernus Dreadnought rocking out over on this side as well. And the Death Korps Krieg cannot stand up against such a diverse amount of badness. Oh, there, Commander Kai's gone for a Command Shield drone as well as a Marker drone. Command Shield absorbs some incoming damage. Marker drone able to pick people out and do more damage to them. Death Riders, ooh! These guys are able to attach their spears, a whole bunch of C4, plant it straight in the sides of any vehicular things that they come across. Phenom Infernus Dreadnought might not want to engage in close combat with those guys. Imperial Guard coming down over on here. Not quite pushing towards that critical location. The 2 remaining conscripts, they're still knocking around. Best friends forever. These guys, quadruple flamers. What's your plan, Emperor Protects? Is it just... Yeah, you've almost set them on fire. Oh no, you managed to set one of them on fire. Briefly. Well done, conscripts. A+ for effort. I assume just the basilisks. That's the plan for these guys. Summon in 3 basilisks and hope that kills all the... I mean, actually, not the worst idea. Certainly doing damage to them. We also have the Feather Feathers Dreadnought being chased around. Yeah, there we go. They've got their C4 spears on the go. It's an incredible amount of damage. Does have to get him in melee though. And needs the whole squad to get the full whack of DPS off. But that was alright. Not a terrible charge, all things considered. Barracuda coming in. Barracuda's main mission should be to focus on these basilisks, but hasn't really spotted them. I wasn't able to get close to them for whatever reason. Could do it if they want to do that. Do have a field barracks over here. Double soldiers coming out as a Death Corps hunker down over on this side. Thousand Suns not quite prepared to move out either as of yet. Let's have a look at the economies really quick. Got 146 and 86, 168 and 114, 88 and 87, and 106 and 87. We'll swap over to the tower for a little bit. Yes, these guys have got an impressive amount of economy. These guys, as far as I'm aware, aren't exactly the most high-level professional players, but that's fine. Like we say, doesn't matter what your level is, as long as you play good games, that's half what we want. Thrall Wizards engaging a little bit of Argy-Bargy as well. Got soldiers on either side. Got some metal guns in there. Death Riders engaging in ranged combat. Could do some charging into those River Marines, but the Basilisks firing over. Going to take these guys out good and proper. And even though the Imperial forces, they are quite lacking in economy in comparison to the right-hand side team, they are spending their money a lot more effectively. I mean, what at the moment, we've got a lot of money for the Tau, and they're only just getting their Monka command post out. Not enough plasma generators. I mean, with all this, you build another cadre headquarters and more plasma generators. The Fire Warriors trying to get some good shots off at these soldiers, but just the Basilisks are not letting them at all. Really, really need those Barracudas to get up onto those ridges and start firing down these guys. They've not got a lot of health or armor, so they should be able to kill them quite quickly. But, hey ho. Oh, the conscripts, you've made it. You've done it. You've achieved something. Well done, conscripts. I'm proud of you. Hellblades for Full of Fools. Sorcerer Lord went down somewhere in that engagement. But for more Thrall Wizards, limit of 3 though. And another Hellblade just for good measure. What's being fired at? Hearing shots somewhere. Or am I just going mental? I think I'm going mental. If not, I've already got there. But stalemate at the moment. Whoever moves forward doesn't really have the advantage in the engagement. After all, the Fire Warriors will get a couple of salvos off before these guys settle down. Or these guys will get a couple of salvos before these guys settle down. And of course, these guys have got to set up their weapons as well. And they do not want to be in range of the Basilisks at all. Not in any stretch of the imagination. Hellblade's going to sneak around the side. Have a look at the flanks. Will be spotted by these scouting conscripts there. Will reinforce themselves. Keep on the up and up. We do have some stealth suits being chased away by some guardsmen. But the stealth suits, they've got their fusion blasters. So if they can sneak inside here, I mean, there's no stealth detection in the Imperial Guard base at the moment, so they might be able to do it. We've got some trench raiders to raid some trenches. That's what they do. Fire Warrior squad just being utterly annihilated at range. Hellblade, though, being able to avoid any incoming fire from the Basilisk. Basilisk are not able to fire at aircraft, so maybe aircraft is the way forward in this engagement. Especially when the trench raiders are out. So that they can't exactly... Are you equipped with shovels? No, maces. Yep, can't aeroplane with a mace. That's not how airplanes work. Commander Kai is just burning down these soldiers. With the morale broken, they cannot retreat. Double Hellblades now. And the Rubik Marines stood a nice little clump for the Basilisk to fire at. should they wish or want. That's a lot of boys there. That's a significant amount of boys. But the Hellblades resisting the incoming... Well, I said they were resisting the incoming damage, but then the heavy weapons platoon decided to get some auto cannons, which will certainly rip through the armour of the Hellblades. So what's the plan now? It's a Predator. Big, chunky tank. We're also going to see Teachers of Montcat, Imperial, and... Oh, we're seeing some Crisis battlesuits. Heavy infantry. Quite mobile. Able to resist a lot of incoming damage, as well as dish it out. Death Korps Krieg, if there was a time to push on, now is the time to push on. You've got the advantage. But dear oh dear, they are falling under the very familiar trap of many Guardsmen players, which is, ooh, we are a defensive faction. We must defend at all times. Like, yep, fair enough, but if you only defend, you'll never win. Oh, we've got a small... Hold on. We've got a little prairie of horses. Oh, where have the riders gone? That's so sad. Well, now he's going to stand here in, I don't know, horse retirement home. Oh, no, they're still on the backs. That's okay. They're just sleeping. They're just sleeping horses. That's fine. They'll wake up soon. They're just tired. That's all. Oh, that's quite sad. That's quite a sad little scene right there. But Trench Raiders are going to stay there for defensive reasons, I imagine. And then the Death Korps are going to push over on this side, trying to capture a relic, as they have no relic themselves. They could capture this relic, though, if they really wanted to. It's right here. And the Bastards could be firing at it. Oh, here we go. We've got the Guardsmen gingerly stepping towards... Go on, you can take it. That's free real estate right there. Oh, never mind. You're just going to open fire with that. That's a lot of damage right there. That's a lot of damage indeed. And from a Marauder bomber as well.
You needed fire support?
Most ineffectual bombing run known to man, but we like it. That's good. Close. I do think that those were Earthshaker rounds being placed on there. Do you have Earthshaker round money? I mean, you probably did. Yeah, the Imperial Guard now got their economy well and truly on the way. And the Silver Spire finally going down. Now it's time for the Guardsmen to capture it if they really want to. Lots of just building up their forces at the moment. Skyrim missile gunships. Are we moving on, gentlemen? Are we pushing on and upwards? Should we push the middle? Says full of fools. Probably. We've got the forces, and at the moment, the Imperial Guard are quite spread out. I mean, the Death Korps are coming back over. Now that it's in their critical location, has been pestered and bothered. You've got the tools, you've got the resources. Time to, there we go. General forward motion from the forces of Chaos and Tau. If they could take out those basilisks, it would definitely turn the tide quite a bit. We do have the Mars Pattern Command down here, and a Vulture gunship or two. The Commissariat Lehman Russ down in the centre. But, I mean, that's a lot of anti-vehicle stuff incoming. He's not going to survive for very long. No, he's going to be shot up. Quite rightly so. Losing that central piece of armour. There's lots of squishy stuff. It's no way that they could really stand up against this sheer amount of stuff, unless, of course, the Basilisks putting some serious work on the sidelines. Fire Warriors might be able to spot this one at the very least. Commander Longstrike gunship slowly edging its way over. It looks like it's been stunned. Have you? Oh, yeah. No, I don't think so. He's fine. He's alright. Yeah, Guardsman over here being killed. Not capturing that relic at all. Over on this side, there we are. The stealth suits sneaking around the side, firing at these bastards, but being bothered by the Psycho. But Psycho's been taken down. And now they're going to focus on whatever it is they fancy. Predator on Malcador action. The old land ships. And there's not much anti-vehicle stuff for the Death Korps. They've got their autocannons and heavy weapons teams, but... Oh no, you haven't. You've got your las cannons now. Not doing an amazing amount of damage against that Predator. Thankfully, though, the Death Korps Krieg have stabilised a little bit. Fire Warriors have taken care of all the Basilisks with these Crisis battlesuits rocking and rolling on the inside. Now pushing down on the southern edges. Air Command looking like it's going to go down. Ogren's charging straight in. Not quite able to keep up with these guys. Cascans have been spawned, but it's surrounded by all these big mechas. Well, they're going to jump inside the infantry command. Save themselves for a rainy day. It's all falling apart. Those basilisks were quite important for the Imperial Guard's defensive strategy. Now that they're gone, they've lost a sizable amount of their fighting forces. We've got Lehman Russ battle tank there. But the Christ battlesuits are armed with a couple of missile pods each. He's going to run away, try and support this Lehman Russ down here. But the Varna battlesuit, however one pronounces that, double guns, primarily for infantry and heavy infantry, but it seems to be doing okay-ish against the Lehman Russ. All's got some supporting tanks on the side. Death Corps Krieg are making a push against the Thousand Sons from the north of the map. Malcador being repaired, fresh and fit as a daisy. And the Thousand Sons don't seem to be really contending very well against this mass of human bodies. But that's okay, the Tau are having a grand old time. We've got a Medusa over here. But that's another artillery piece that misses. Oh no, that's very sad. Yeah, more of a anti-vehicle piece of artillery. And this isn't a vehicle. This is heavy infantry. Well, the heaviest infantry you could possibly get. And these Christ battlesuits are going to have a grand old time killing that field command. Death Corps still pushing out over here. Now they've got a choice. Do they push over and kill the Thousand Sons player, or do they come back and save their Imperial Guard ally? And I imagine it's probably saving the ally. That'd probably be the priority here. But they've already lost so much stuff. Malcador rocking on over. Heavy weapons platoon will spot Commander Longstrike's gunship. Can they take him on? Just going to ignore him. As the trench raiders are being done in by the Ferrum Infernus Dreadnought and the Icon Bearer. It's got a big stick with a big symbol. No matter how big your maces are, that's a bigger stick, my friend. Leave it a good go there, but the morale's completely broken. But once a Death Corps Krieg's morale is broken, they just charge into battle. They cannot resist the lure of combat. Another Malcador over here, which equipped itself with a Vanquisher battle cannon. Actually, the Trench Raiders not doing a terrible job. Yeah, okay, are they doing a very efficient job? No, but they are certainly holding their own. Commissariat Land Raider taking that Predator to task. And the Sekhmet Cabal Terminators are on their own. Oh no, they're not on their own, they've been supported by some Fire Warriors. Even if those Fire Warriors, that's again, it's just the sheer mass of humanity. You might have the better weapons, but they've got more in the way of blood to spill. Got the Vendetta, just very indecisive Vendetta, not quite sure who he's firing at. What are you doing? God, I feel really sorry for the passengers in that Vendetta. A severe amount of vertigo. It's okay, it's only a bit of turbulence. Only a bit of turbulence. What are you? You are some Sun Shark bombers. Not quite a Land Shark, but we'll take it. They're firing over the Lucius pattern Baneblade, but then some big demony stuff, I imagine. Oh, is Araman here? Araman is here. Looking to bring down the big boom, but it seems to be cancelled. Now, here's the thing. A Lucius pattern Baneblade, quite a scary thing to see, but you've got all this firepower from the Tau coming in. It's not going to do that much. In fact, actually been taken away straight off the bat. Araman the Exile, he's got some pretty nasty spells waiting and willing to be brought out. He can do a general mass slur in areas. He can make the area around him all deadly and shit. He's got like a book of, what, about like 12 spells? He's going to get 3 at a time. But unlike the Sorcerer Lord, he doesn't have to commit to one book. He can just basically pick a whole bunch of them from different books, I imagine. At least I hope I'm getting that right. Thousand Sons, they've got, their tooltips are something to be reckoned with. Oh, that is a lot of Tau. That is a lot of Tau. And they've got the Riptide battlesuit, probably the best suit. in my honest humble opinion. Just because it's got a similar name to a song by Vance Joy. That's really the only reason why I can remember its name. But there we go. Defco Krieg. Wiped out, killed. Got the Malcador knocking around. The Riptide just strutting in like it's a catwalk. Imperial Guard, what are you doing? Are you building up anything? Ah, you've got more Basilisks. And a Lehman Russ. I mean, will the Basilisks help? I mean, they'll help against the Fire Warriors, fair play. We've got the heavy weapons teams down over on this side as well. These are Defco Krieg ones, but... A bombard. More artillery. I'm not sure if artillery is the answer here, boys. It was effective for, well, the beginning of the game, for defensive reasons. But you need some actual men on the ground. A severe lack of men, I'm feeling. Also, lack of spending your money. Also, a lack of spending your money. Now, the right-hand side team are in quite a devastating position here. Just a case of pushing in. They've only really got artillery in their way. But yeah, just getting more and more bombards. This is quite shy. Yeah, quite shy guardsman players. They don't really want to see the whites of the enemy's eyes. They want to spend a little bit of time away. If you can't see them, they can't kill you. That's how it works. Lehman Russ Depot. More Lehman Russ here. It didn't seem that Emperor Protection was able to get any big relic units out on the go. And it does seem that the Defco Krieg surrenders, he gives up. Almost on the second Blame Blade out there. Could have pulled it back there, I reckon. I think. I mean, the Imperial Guard coming around here, supporting your side with the Basilisks. If that blooming big tank came out, I'd been able to push them. Yeah, odd. Odd. I think they had the right idea. Lovely use of those Basilisks early on. They're not quite transitioning into an offense. And I suppose, like, not spending your money. But I don't think anyone spent their money. Apart from the tower. The tower, towards the end, got a lot more efficient at spending their money in comparison to everyone else. But, yeah. Fairly decent game from everyone. Wasn't quite sure who was going to win. I mean, the Death Guard, yeah, I think it all came down to... Well, Death Guard were pushing the Thousand Suns down here. They had the momentum that they could have probably gone all the way in and maybe done some serious damage. But the tower was kind of doing the exact same over here. Imperial Guard player didn't really have much to throw them off apart from more and more tanks. But if they had some... I don't know, I mean, they had the Ogrins and they had the Cassicans. And, yeah, if they're just a little bit more effective in the use of those guys, maybe get some priests in their ranks just to give them their temporary immortal ability. And also, if it might have been a different story. But hey-ho, that is the way things go. If you want to support the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 a month gets you one extra game a week. And there is also a Discord, where Discord things happen. Links in the description, as always. I'm Mr. Lunchshark. Pleasure as always, never chop. And I'll see you in a bit. Peace.